Alright, welcome back to a new episode. We're ready to do the red markers, exclamation marks. Just double checking, everything is check marked here. Branch campus, I mean, we usually find those. One of them is assigned now and then, but usually we find those. So maybe I'm missing a couple, but who knows? Like, there's always hidden events or hidden quests in there. I don't drive myself crazy like trying to find all of them. I do go around a little bit. I did go through just after the end of the previous episode. I did go to all of those warpable areas and checked on the map if there was anything exclamation mark. I didn't find anything green, so the only ones that remain are the red ones. So that's what we're gonna do today. So everything I'm seeing, I have done. So I'm satisfied with that. From the sky to the earth. It's always interesting when they do the incantation like that, and it's like the weird language combined with English at the same time. Like, I don't know what is actually being spoken. Probably the weird language. Was this spot any better? It's no use. The mon is starting to act like a whirlpool. Yeah, almost like something's drawing it in. Either way, this isn't good. Come on, don't you think this is too occult for occult? I don't know how to pronounce that word. For us? Emma, Laura, what's going on? You might hear that it's morning. I woke up less than 2 hours ago, so maybe it's going to be heard in my voice, especially in the first part of this episode. Looks like you've already started. I'm going to support Emma today. I searched the spirit veins around the capital again, but since last night, there's been an alarming amount of turbulence. It's similar to when the Infernal Castle showed up a year and a half ago. Really? Wasn't that during the Civil War? That mirage that everyone in the capital saw. It wasn't a mirage. I saw it very clearly. As did I, from the girls' school. Many people have vague memories of that incident. I believe it was some sort of cognitive manipulation. Anyway, the Vermilion Knight was at the core of making the Infernal Castle from 250 years ago reappear. I think this time the circumstances are very different. What do you mean? I don't know, but the capital is often a focal point of events behind the scenes. There were the incidents of the night touched 50 years after the War of the Lions, for example. Night touched? As, some stories call them vampires, but we call them the night touched. Or Noct Familia, to be more precise. They're fiends who corrupt humans and turn them into their own. Hey now, that sounds too much like something out of a fairy tale. But there are stories about vampires in the capital. Indeed, like the Red Moon Rose novels. Oh, I think I borrowed those from the library. They're based on incidents that happened in the capital 200 years ago. What is it? Nothing. There was also that thing that happened 900 years ago. The capital was surrounded by miasma, and out came the worst cryptid to ever live, the dark dragon, Zoro Agruga. That name, 2 years ago, those of us in Group A fought it in the catacombs. I vaguely remember that. You fought it before? It was being controlled by an artifact wielded by a terrorist leader. Yeah, the demonic flute. That means the dragon bone is all that remains of it. Yeah, the dark dragon's miasma turned the capital into a city of death about 900 years ago. The emperor had to move the capital south of St. Arc. 100 years later, Emperor Hector activated Testarossa and defeated the Dark Dragon. He reclaimed the capital, but at great cost. Covered in the dragon's blood, he lost his life, and the Vermilion Knight was cursed. That about covers it, right? You're well informed, Trin. I thought that knowledge was only passed down orally by the witches. I got to witness it firsthand. But now I see, it's all connected. Yeah, everything that was hidden till now is coming into full view. I think I'm getting dizzy. The magic night and the pleroma grass from yesterday might have something to do with it. Yes, the spirit veins seem to be stimulating the scarlet pleroma grass to grow. If that's true, we have more than just the spies to worry about. I don't like this occult crap. Thank you for all your help, Emma, Laura, and Celine. I'll update you with any news on our ends. Alright, good luck. Thank you. Be careful, all of you. So, are the red markers going to be just like sort of us learning about the lore like this? I feel like that's mostly it. Bracer Guild. You had your reunion here just last night, correct? Huh. Looks like the guild's doing alright for having been stomped out of the country for years.
You got some customers.
Who are they talking to? It's them. Ah, perfect timing. Get over here too, you guys. Okay, pardon your intrusion.
What's
Oh,
up, Breen?
Tobal.
Got your new sevens with you, huh?
Hello, Tobal, Agate. It's good to see you again. Hey, are you guys at the Alto Street branch? If I recall, Heimdall used to have 2 Bracer Guild offices. Yep, that one's risen from the ashes right alongside this one. We're testing out the terminals the Foundation gave us.
I'm here too. Good to see you, everyone.
Hi, Tio. Oh, right, she's part of the Epstein Foundation. I came here on a business trip for the Foundation. Just arrived last night. Randy filled me in on everything that's going on. Yeah, that's a pretty tough situation. She's already agreed to help us out. Plan is to have her set up signal boosters for our comms network. That'll be big help. Thanks, Mischief. Yeah, thanks. Don't worry about it. The guild has helped us out a lot in the past. You can leave the underground tunnels southeast of the city to us. Me, Tobal, 2 other bracers, and the lady here. We're all on par with the A-rank bracers, so we're pretty much like a special ops force on our own. That's amazing. If you're all that crazy strong, I'm surprised the government let you open up shop again here. I'm sure they've got some dastardly ulterior motives, but we decided to go ahead with it anyway. Besides, if a bracer manages to nab the spies, they'll be subject to international law rather than being put in Erebonian custody. Oh, so they say. I'll go too. I should be able to help out at least a bit. Got it. Please stay safe out there. Thanks for helping us and the main campus with it. Sure thing. It appears the bracers waste no time in taking action. Sarah and I deployed here. The others are in the southeast area, kind of like how the main campus and branch campus are split up. I am told bracers are extremely familiar with underground exploration. Out of curiosity, who are the other 2 bracers with you guys? One is named Wenzel. He's a homegrown Erebonian bracer. The other one is one of Agate's friends from Liberl. Even has a title, the Silver Streak. She's really skilled. Kind of reminds me of Sarah in a lot of ways. That's Sherazard. Well, we're about the same age and have similar backgrounds. We even had a drinking competition once, and she completely destroyed me. The thought that there's someone out there who can drink you under the table legitimately frightens me. But anyway, it sounds like you'll have things well handled there. That's right, don't worry your pretty little heads about a thing. Honestly, the agents probably aren't even the biggest threat lurking around here. If not them, then who? What are you talking about? Ouroboros and the Jaegers. They may be laying low now, but it's possible they're just waiting for a distraction. You're right. We cannot be sure they won't act. We also don't know what sort of things the behind-the-scenes groups like the Black Workshop are up to. With Angelica missing, it's all the more important we cover our blind spots. I can see why the Bracer Guild's slogan is the supporting gauntlet. Yeah, and why the Imperial government and the Intelligence Division are so scared of you guys. However, this time they're relying on them. Yeah, please cover the places we can't get to ourselves. Yeah, just leave it to us. If something comes up, contact me right away. I'm good to go whenever. Alright, after I finish this game, I really need, like, while I was reading all of this, I'm like, okay, after I finish this game and before I start Cold Steel 4, I really need to review the entire plot and the forces and the dynamics and what actually happens. I feel like I'm having a hard time, like, keeping track of everything that's happening at the same time. And I feel like it's going to be really important to fully appreciate, I think, both Cold Steel 4 and Reverie, if I'm really, like, mastering, or at least, like, more familiar than I am now to everything that's happening politically. And all the links. I don't know how far I'm gonna go because I mean there's a lot that I could take notes on, but I think I want to review. There's a few good videos out on YouTube that go over all of the events of each game up until this one, I think. And I think it usually it's accompanied by, like, explaining those faction, how they deal with each other and everything. I think it's going to be good for me to, like, watch at least Cold Steel 1, 2, 3 before I get on with 4. I really want to, like, realize in real time what's happening. Sometimes it takes me some time to actually realize and think about it afterwards, and I'm a little bit late to the reaction because of that. But yeah, anyway.
How are things going over there?
We're about halfway through our patrol. It sounds like a smooth ride so far. As for us, we've detained 6 agents. Tita's orbital gear has been doing great with combat tactics too. And we know that the Bracer Guild's caught 5 agents on their side so far. I'm so proud of Tita. Good to hear combat tactics ain't slacking. For so few people, the guild does excellent work. Yeah, I agree, but we wanted to report something to you. The agents caught aren't acting normal. Don't tell me. It's like they're confused, I guess. Their movements turn sluggish, and whatever they say is complete nonsense. And here's the thing, that's the second time we hear about this sort of nonsensical confusion. And here's the thing, it happened to those caught by the guild too. They're terrified and claiming they've seen a ghost. Oh, that ghost might be the little girl, the mirage that Irene has seen before and now they've all seen. Could it be some kind of spiritual enemy? You sure they didn't all hallucinate? Cowardice isn't something you'd expect from secret agents. Whatever the reason, the change could spell danger. Take care. You bet. Don't worry about us. That makes 18 agents caught so far. The operation's going well. Still, both of those reports are unsettling, yeah, but we have to leave it to them. We've got our own patrolling to do. That's right, maybe we'll find something out. Let's continue. Was this the... oh no, okay. This is the actual red stuff. Oh, Reen, Tilly, and everyone else too. Hello. Milliam and Major Claire? What are you guys up to? And here of all places. The two of us keep on missing each other, just barely too. You know, like that time over at the island ruins. Got her real worried about that with that one. We're all rather busy as of late, but I wanted to make sure... I wanted to make some time to see her. I'm struggling with the reading this morning. I figured we could meet up and exchange information. I see. I heard from Milliam that the old Class 7 finally returned. Congratulations. Personally, I'm happy too. Thank you, Major Claire. Honestly, it looks as though the future is about to get very complicated. Right, this may seem deceptive coming from me, but I'm really cheering for you. Claire, thank you. Those words are more than sufficient for now. What are they talking about? It must be something they've already spoken about. Yes, depending on how things go, she may become our enemy. Alright, enough beating around the bush. You got any useful information? For example, did you get anything from the agents that were captured yesterday? Actually, they must have all been very trained. Their interrogations haven't been very productive. They've been blending false information in with the truth. We still don't know what their purpose is. Is it that bad? I guess they're not going to be of any use. Yeah, and we're running out of time. One more thing, we just got word of this ourselves, but it looks like a few sailors went missing from Heimdall port this morning. That's just like the terrorist acts 2 years ago. It must be part of the Calverdian agent's plan. Yes, but it's like they're purposely leaving tracks. It's rather strange considering how well trained they are. You're right. Are they trying to lure us, or this is good information? Thank you. You too, Milliam. I'll contact you when I find something. And if we find out anything, we'll contact you too. Be careful. Alright. There's a green star there. Hello, ma'am. My interact. About 10 years ago, we had this really wild traveling sister. She was beautiful, bold, and lived on the edge, always smoking cigarettes whenever she went. What I remember most vividly is the incident at the department store. She came across a thief and stopped him instantly. And on top of that, she started preaching to him right then and there and talked him into converting. I'd love to see her again. Do sister like that seriously exist? Sounds like someone I'd love to meet. Definitely. Story about a wild sister. I should tell Monk about her. I wonder if that's someone we have heard of before. Like, could it be Kevin's sister or something like that? Like someone who died? Because when they mention 10 years ago, a lot of things happened since 10 years ago. And I think this is like 3-ish years after Sky the Third, so I don't remember like Kevin's drama story if that was 7 years prior or 6-7 years prior. Eustace and Machias are hanging out together. Things have changed. Oh, hello. Looks like you've just started. Hello? You guys taking a break here or what? No, we're exchanging information with our affiliates. For me, it was with the military, ministry, railways, and Heimdall Bank. For me, it was the diplomats from Liberl and Remiferia. Apparently, there were secret listening devices all over the place. I understand the Ministry of Railways and Heimdall Bank, but the Liberlian and Remiferian embassies too? I suppose it isn't that surprising considering there were nearly 100 spies. Why are they so desperate for information? This is you guys we're talking about. You have something, don't you? Yeah, but it's only speculations right now. I can't tell you just yet, but just think about the military's preparations you've been seeing all around you. All around us? Like the Panzer soldiers, the railway cannons, and the excessive mobilization of the Imperial Army? Is that what you mean? I think I see it now. I'd say Calvert suspects the Empire is up to something serious, and they're trying to figure out the truth and timing behind it, right? Can read that much? You're pretty perceptive. Well, she's kind of royalty, so... What does that even mean? Even at my clearance level, I don't have access to that sort of information. But if we go by that assumption, we can start to glean what the spies are up to and why they're here. Nevertheless, there isn't any concrete evidence. At the moment, we don't have probable cause. That's why we need to find and arrest these spies. We can't afford to drive them to the point where they force us to take them out. I see. That's quite the balancing act. But Instructor Reen is right. Yeah, we don't want to plant the seeds for an even greater conflict. You all may be further along as a class than we were 2 years ago. In any case, we plan on continuing our meetings. I'll let you know if we uncover more information. Good luck with everything. Alright. These meetings are pretty short. Yeah, I need to fix that L2 button. I keep saying it, but I felt like it was already fixed, but I need to increase the dead zone, I think. Okay, let's warp. Another phone call. There's a lot of phone calls. That's a busy day. Schwartzer speaking.
Instructor Reen.
Hello, Your Highness. Oh, him again. Prince Cedric. Hi, Kurt. I've heard your duties above ground are going well. I'm with Instructor Neidhart. Underground, of course. The amplifier provided by the branch campus gave us the range to make this call. As for the main campus, we've now detained 15 agents, all of whom are now in the hands of the Imperial Defense Force. 15? No damn way that's true. May I ask if their behavior is at odds with the original report? Yes, I heard from Herschel. The situation is identical. All detained began to act as though terrified of something and resisted in their panic. We managed to hold them down, but it was clear to all of us their behavior wasn't some ploy. This operation is quickly veering into the bizarre. So it is. We'll try and look for clues up here. Please be careful, Your Highness. The same to you, Kurt. May we both do what we can as comrades, staring boldly at the face of a crisis. Yes, absolutely. We'll contact you if anything happens. Exercise caution. Of course, may Idios be with you. A surprisingly laudable line from Prince Ego Cedric. Yeah, I felt a bit moved even. It goes to show that cooperation is always key to anyone's eyes at a time like this. Their behavior is growing stranger. Yeah, there must be some reason. Anyway, only a little more to patrol. On we go. At the deck. Who's this guy?
Oh, hey guys.
Ah, is that who I think it is?
It's good to see you again,
My
sir.
word, I nearly didn't recognize you. Has it really only been a year and a half? I've seen your face in magazines and such, but they didn't do you justice at all. You've become quite the young stud. I can't say I blame Elisa for wanting a piece of...
What?
Grandfather!
Oh, her grandfather. Then you would be the former chairman of the RF group, sir. Gwyn Reinford. I didn't remember him.
I was chairman until that demon daughter of mine drove me out. But I'm sure if I told you I'm an old acquaintance of Schmidt's, that might land a bit closer to home for you all.
Oh, I see. Another member of the Crazy Old Scientist Club. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Ooh, so this is the new Class 7, eh? These cuties are just as nice as the ones in your old class. The pink-haired one has some nice proportions. And the silver-haired one is like a porcelain doll. And I can tell at a glance, this young thing here is one spicy little devil.
Grandfather?
The students all proceeded to introduce themselves to Gwyn. It's clear to me you're all diamonds in the rough. Reen, Alyssa, take care of these kids. Be sure to polish them to polish them into dazzling gems. Of course. They've only just started working well together as a team. We've still got a ton of work ahead of us. What are you two doing here? If I remember correctly, you said you were helping Gwyn with his errands, Elisa? Yes, I'm also going to check the airport's records and security systems. Earlier, I found both a listening device and a micro camera hidden away. That's worrying. So they're tracking our every moves. I've heard a little about what's going on. It seems pretty serious, and from the sound of it, what's going on behind the scenes is even more so. On top of that, I hear Angelica has gone missing too. I'm sure Lord Rockner is worried sick. I should hit up some of my contacts and see if they've seen her. Thank you. I don't think her disappearance is related to the Calverdian agents, though. Most likely, judging by the state of the cemetery. About that, I asked Mother and Sharon to look into things. George's disappearance too, so I'm sure they'll have some information for us soon. Got it. Thank you. Gwyn, Alyssa.
An airship will be landing at Dock 3 shortly.
It's here. Perfect. Right on time. That sound. Is that the sound of its engines? That's right. Yes, this sound is all too familiar to residents of Heimdall. The Imperial airship built with Liberalian technology. That's right, the high-speed cruiser, the Courageous. Olivier, or Olivert, I guess.
Felicitations, members of the new Class 7.
We meet again, and so soon at that. Truly, this must be the will of the goddess.
Salutations, everyone. Yuna, Kurt, Altina, and to the newer members, Muse and Ash, as well. It's lovely to see you again, Your Highness. Yeah, you sure look like a debaucherous prince, alright. Come on, Ash. But I heard the Crimson Wings are on high alert securing Heimdall's skies. I see. Were you with them, Your Highness? Indeed I was. After around half a year's absence, with everything that's going on, all of the Courageous's crew have returned aboard. I imagine now is the opportune time to gather all our resources. There have been reports of unidentified airships flying over the central part of the Empire recently. Our primary objective is to prevent them from entering the capital's airspace. I see. It could just be the Society, but it's most likely Calvard. Their compact airship technology is more advanced than RF's. Wait, is that what you're here to talk about? Yes. Gwyn has been our advisor since the Courageous was completed. We need to talk about our plans regarding these Calverdians airships. That being said, once we're done resupplying, we'll be leaving. That should be in about 30 minutes. Martial law goes into effect at 4 p.m. I'd like to avoid that. Yes. Certainly, capturing one of those ships would be a good way to discover what's going on. We should recommence our special operations missions too. Prince Olivert, Viscount Arcade, can we count on you? Yes, understood. The branch campus, the main campus, old Class 7 and the guild, I have connections to all of them. I'm counting on you to take care of the city and the underground. One last one. Karel Imperial Villa. I guess this is what we need to do now. There should be a special train going from the station to Karel Imperial Villa. Should we board the train here to make our way there? I guess we have nothing else to do here, so... If it locks us out of Heimdall for some time, it's no big deal. Man, what a beaut. Feel like I haven't seen Prince Olivert at all lately. What are you talking about? He was just on it. 30 minutes until departure. Let's wrap up this inspection. Good idea. he's Oh, what? Is that Ramus or whatever the name of that thing is? What's wrong? This illusion thing?
Nothing. Be right there.
He just became thin again? When someone was looking at him in the back. Reen and the others headed to Heimdall Station, Central Station, and waited for the train headed to the Karel Imperial Villa. So there are some of those weird guys in, like, infiltrated
Thank you for
amongst
waiting.
the workforce
This special
here and there.
train to the Karel Imperial Villa will now be departing.
This is definitely a place to build a villa. Beautiful scenery. High land value. Wow, just look at this place and that waterfall. It's like we're in a fairy tale. There's a new site around every corner. Man, I didn't think Heimdall was home to anything like this. Only the best for the Imperial family. Shame it's so cloudy though. It's not my first time at this villa. Alfin invited me a few times when we were classmates, and I don't think I'm the only repeat visitor. I've heard that Doris's military academy made quite a mark here 2 years ago. Is that so? Come to think of it, I believe my brother mentioned something similar. Come on, spill. You know... No need to hide it. This was the very place that Clumps Elias and I stood against your class 7. No way. Yes, I did hear about something along those lines. Reminds me not to mess with you, little buddy. Come now. Let's not cast any aspersions on her for that. She was undercover. I can't blame her. Well, we've never really talked about it, but it's all in the past, right? Right. I must admit, I wish we got the story, but such is life. I do remember Instructor Reen passionately embracing Elise when they reunited. It stuck in my mind because of the way it moved Class 7 to tears. Okay, that's the story I want to hear. I knew Instructor Reen's heart belonged to another. Yeah, but his sister? That's kind of kinky. It was just a brotherly, sisterly reunion. Tell them, Altina. I believe I already have. I swear. I'm on Ash's side this time. There's a star here. Is it just
I see.
Fishing is the thing? Talk about living in style. I could get used to it. It seems like you're ready to move in. Let's make 2 of us. This is a rare opportunity. Oh, that's the photo. Yeah. Yeah. It's not fishing, it's the photo. Bingo. I'll send this to Vivi later. We can fish as well.
There. Got a bite. Nice.
Whoa, that's a big fish.
I got it.
It's so silent. Oh.
This violin sounds awfully familiar.
Didn't know he was here.
Iliad is here? Look at that. What's with the crowd? It seems they've gathered for a performance. Instructor, could it be? All signs point to yes, but let's go find out for ourselves. We should be able to get there through the villa. After you, Instructor. Also, what time is it now? Do we really have time to, like, watch a violin performance? Any clapping? Okay. Bravo. So this is Elliot Craig? I can see why he's such a popular musician. Thank you, everyone. I'll be back shortly. Wow. He's even better than he was at St. Ark's. I agree. Perhaps emotional expression is important after all. No kidding, that was great. I guess it didn't totally suck. High praise coming from you, Ash. You made it all, after all. Yeah, just in case, but wow, I never knew how popular Elliot was. Well, he did just release a new record. That and the word that he'd be playing at the Imperial Villa spread like wildfire. A venue like this draws a crowd. You shouldn't have to wait long for him, though. Sorry about that. They've been asking me to play here for a while now. So, you guys must be the new members of Class 7? Gaius told me all about you. It's a pleasure. I adore your new record. Oh, you bought it? You're making me blush. You're not half bad with that violin. You look like you're hardly old enough to play it, though. This big guy help you lug it around or something? Ash, please. I'm really sorry. He has no manners. You know, I've actually grown 2 reeds since I graduated, but yeah, I think my growing days are behind me. At least you're taller than Yuna, and quite a man if you ask me. You mean it? Anyway, that's not like that's not what you're here for. Let's talk info. The Imperial Villa doesn't seem to have any listening devices set anywhere. I mean, aside from rare occasions like today, the Imperial family are the only ones who are ever here. True, I can't imagine the agents would have planted any listening devices. I don't think we'll see the Imperial family around here either. Not while the public are running amok in their villa. Right. Okay, Gaius, tell them what you know. Oh? Well, it's not so much information as it is feeling. I can feel the wind much more strongly here than I can anywhere else, including the malicious wind blowing from the heart of Heimdall. That doesn't sound good. Oh, come on. Again with that occult crap? I'm not like Emma, I can't sense magical energy, but the Nords have lived in harmony with the wind for many, many years. And in that time, the wind has offered us signs to things to come, forebodings of war, omens, or evil. And in the last 6 months, I felt the wind more strongly than I ever have before. I see. Is that the reason you left the Empire? One of them, yes. Whoa. Oh, Zio's here too, huh? Yeah, he's helping me read the wind. Check the northeast this time. You still feel something wavering? I do. What do you mean by wavering? Well, I'm no Gaius, but as best I can tell, it's a fluctuation in the wind. To be honest, I can kind of sense a sort of dissonance or discord as well. Or whatever this waver is, it's something that a professional musician can hear. It's not good if they can both sense that something is wrong. I'm guessing that the malicious wind I feel is connected to this wavering. And this is something I didn't sense when I arrived in Heimdall yesterday. Could it be some sort of instrument set up by Calverdian agents? I can't rule out the possibility, but there's something spiritual about it. It just feels like the ancient quarry in the North Highlands, or Lohengrin Castle, or even the Infernal Castle. It's just as Emma and Celine says. Thanks, guys. That's a solid lead. We'll look into it right away. Good to hear, thanks. We'll be out of here before long, too, so let us know how things go. Okay. No one of note here. I don't know where to go anymore. afterwards. Okay, there you go. When we go back to Heimdall, that happens. Green and his students continued their investigation, eventually arriving at Vancourt Street in central Heimdall. Not where I warped, but that works. We've been at this for a while now. It's almost noon. Okay, 4 more hours to go. What do you think? What do you guys think we should do now? Grab an early lunch, maybe? Let's see. We should organize all the information we've been able to get so far. If we're getting food now, better not to go to a restaurant. With the lunch rush coming, it'd take too long. In that case, why don't we get something from one of those food stalls? Yes, that seems like the most efficient solution. Sounds good. There are some tables open that we can grab. Getting lunch from the food stalls on the main street will advance the story. Alright, well, you know what? This was a lot of lore. Let's cut it here, and then we're gonna start the next episode with the next piece of lore. So see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.